Do you want to know what we got up to at the EQ Horse of the Year? Then make sure to stay tuned and keep watching this week's video. Hello everybody, welcome back to Equestrianemmy, and in this week's video we are going to be doing an Equestrian Queensland Horse of the Year show vlog. I really hope you all enjoy this week's video. And we are on our way to EQ Horse of the Year. We had to wake up quite early so we could pack everything. Then when we got there, I just had Queenie out of the stable whilst Mum and I swapped over whilst we filled up the sawdust in their stables. Once they finally got all their sawdust, we tacked them up ready to ride them, just to stretch their legs, and as Queenie has got a class tomorrow. So here are a few clips. So here I was just practicing a little bit of sit trot on Queenie, and later on I rode Raina, but he didn't get ridden very long at all. He had 10 minutes max. And we only rode Queenie to get her supple for tomorrow, so we don't have to work her as much. And there you just saw I practiced a gallop with Raina. He was such a good boy. Then we had to get Raina measured. As you'll see here, we were just waiting. And he measured us 13, 1 3/4. And then it's later and they've got their rugs on and Queenie is sleeping. And Raina is very, very tired from his 10 minutes of riding. And she always gets the biggest droopy lip. And now she's just having a little drink of water. Then we went and checked on them, and Rainy had got his ear through his hood, so you can see there. And he has already ripped his new rug that he had on for 2 hours. Anyway, then it was later the next day and we washed Queenie after her ride in the morning. I can't remember if we rode her or not. I think we did. So yeah, here we were just giving her a little bath. And then I took her back to the stable and Mum platted her whilst I played around with Raina and got ready for my class. And here Mum is just plaiting her forelock whilst she is basically sleeping. Her droopy lip is always so funny when she does it. And then Mum was just finished getting Queenie ready whilst I had all my gear on, so I didn't really want to get dirty, and my whip that has M on it, my initials. And then here was the circle for my class, just a couple little clips from it. And it was very windy and the sawdust was going everywhere. So the show was meant to be outside on the grass, and I was very excited to be there because I love that sort of area. But it had to get moved to the indoor as it was very wet and it was raining. Then it was my class, and I can't show the audio here as I will get copyrighted, but we did our rider class workout to Someone Like You by Adele. Queenie was such a good girl like always, and I was very lucky enough to get top 5 in my rider. So here we just got a photo in front of the sign with our ribbon. And then Mum made me go ride Raina to stretch his legs. He had about a 5-minute ride. This is called his work down. He doesn't really need anything at all. And there's Queenie. So here are a few little clips of Rainy. He was a very good boy like always. And he kept shaking his head because he had a fly stuck there and we didn't realise until later. And there's Queenie just eating, and he was being an amazing boy like always. Now he is very tired from his ride of 5 minutes, and she is over there itching. And then I went and played with him. Yes, he tried to kiss the camera. And then I was playing with his lip because I couldn't help myself. And then I was showing his teeth. Don't ask me why. He's just too cute to not play with. And then he was shaking. And then he was really, really cute like always. And then he tried to eat the camera. And then we went and bathed Rainy over there. I don't know, I was hiding behind Queenie because we were getting wet from the wind, as you can see. Then we went and checked on them later. So you can see here, they had to have their doors shut so Raina didn't catch his hood on the wire. And there she is. But you'll see later on he broke his hood and so did she. Anyway, here I'm picking up the poo. And there you go, that's Raina where he broke his hood. And here is Raina's tail. Mum's doing it and I'm trying to stay clean in all my gear. And then Rainy tried to eat things out of the Fat Max. Who knows why, he was being typical Raina. And then I gave Rainy a little bit of an itch and I wiped him down using my Hufflocken mitt. So my sheepskin mitt from Hufflocken, and make sure you all go and check them out. The link to their website is in the description down below, and make sure you use my code equestrianemmy to receive 25% off your order. And here's Raina, we're just cuddling him, and he's wearing his rug he won at Spring Classic. And here's one thing I'll say, dreams really do come true. And here are a few clips from his class. So here is some gallop, I think, and we did his workout to buy dirt. And then here's a little bit of trot. And I was very annoyed at myself when I did his workout because I moved my legs back too far and I asked for the gallop in the wrong spot, so it wasn't exactly seamless when we went into the gallop. So that did put us down a bit, but I was still so proud of Raina to get top 5. And here is us all lining up, so it was a very, very strong class. And here's Rainy getting his ribbon. He tried to eat it. And he was pulling a Raina face and then eating the steward person. And then Raina got highest placed riding pony in the class. And you can't see here because we didn't get our award here, we got it a bit later. But he got some navy and yellow sheepskin, faux sheepskin boots. And here we were just trying to get a photo. I didn't exactly know what they meant by standing him up, what spot. So it took a while, but we got there eventually. Then we took him back and he was very itchy after his class, so I gave him a little itch. And here, as you can see there, those are his boots he won. So they are way too big for him, so I guess Queenie will be wearing them in the paddock. And here's Queenie, we're getting her ready because she's still got her class to go. And we did a little bit of long and low to warm up, to stretch her down a bit. And some long and low canter work. And then here was the circle for her class. And I also wore tall boots for my first ever time. And Queenie was an absolutely very, very, very good girl, like always. And she always just plots along for me. So this was her open small show hunter Galloway class, and there were only 2 kids riding. And here's our workout, and we did it to You Are the Reason. You can see, you can listen to the audio on my Instagram. But we threw in some of her tricks, like her walk to canter. She knows flying changes, but I want to learn them so we can do them next time. as you can see here, we did a little circle of canter to the right, and then you'll see coming up, Mum may have told me not to do a one-handed gallop, but I'm not very good at gallop, so I thought, you know, may as well try. So yes, we did our one-handed gallop, and Queenie was a good girl and plodded along like always for me. And then we were about to finish our workout, and this was one of our best workouts we have ever done together, and I absolutely loved the music, and the whole workout was based towards that music, and like each upbeat of the song we did a different movement, if that makes sense. And here was the lineup, and I was so happy with Queenie, and we got top 5. And here Queenie's got a rug on, and Mum's just cleaning out the poo whilst I finish putting more rugs on them and put their float boots on. And I forgot to film on the way home, but here we have just arrived home, and we left the ponies in the stable, in the float, whilst we go and mixed up their feed so that they were all ready, and she couldn't wait to wee because she must have held it in the whole time in the float, and she wanted her nice clean stable, and they both did roll as soon as they went in. Overall, I was so proud of both the ponies. They were such good ponies all weekend. So then we rugged them and said goodnight. Thanks everyone so much for watching this week's video. Please like and subscribe, as it really does help me out, and I hope to see you in the next one.